Here is Trey's freestyle underwater. See him coming off using that dolphin kick. Doing a really pretty good job. Timing of that breakout looked pretty good from underneath. As we go through that pull, as your arm is there, we can see that you've got quite a few air bubbles on those hands. Okay, we'll need to make sure that you're reaching out just in front of you a little bit longer. Really think about rolling that elbow over so then we can get that good high elbow catch. So we've got kind of that extension, roll the elbow for that high elbow catch, and then pushing straight back through. Good solid kick going throughout the swim. You see you come in and out of the turn. Little bit of movement, but not much out of those hands. Looks pretty good. Good steady head position. Your chin might be running just a little high, but as we kind of watch that stroke go by, as soon as that arm is in, you're really just kind of going straight on through. You should be able to enter the water right about there, and then really thinking about extending forward a little bit more. You get that left arm to go really right into that next stroke, and that's why you're pulling with that left hand and a little bit of the air bubble. So get a little bit more extension, work on really focusing on rolling that elbow over, and then getting into your high elbow catch and pushing straight on back through. Nice job, Trey. Here we've got Trey's freestyle on the above water camera. See him go through, does a real good job of getting out there. The one thing I'd like to do is see him actually, instead of the first motion being kind of head up and chest lifting up, is work on really trying to push through those legs a little bit more. Does get real high on that start, so make sure you're thinking about trying to go out just a little bit further, because as you're coming in, you're having to go through a lot deeper line. Get you moving forward a little bit more here. Good dolphin kick usage. Coming up, got a good solid kick going on. I know as I've watched your freestyle, we do want to make sure that your hands aren't outside of your shoulders at the 11 and 1 positions on a clock. You want to make sure that you're trying to get them so that your hand is right in front of that shoulder and being able to extend through there. We're going to kind of slow you down just a little bit here as you go through that turn. Good spot on where you're trying to turn. I think you do a really good job of getting yourself around. You're coming around with a lot of speed on that turn. One thing I would like to see on your arm, that left arm especially has that out sweeping motion like you would on butterfly. Make sure that you're really working on finishing that stroke and then utilizing that lifting of your elbow to actually get that hand up and out of the water versus thinking about just pulling that hand out of the water. So just think about lifting the elbow up to get that hand over instead of swinging it up to the side like you're doing butterfly. Kick kind of builds up and then drops down a little bit, so just make sure you're trying to get into there. And as we look at this last stroke here, good length on your arm. You can get just a little bit more out of it if we work on actually rotating through just a little bit more onto your hip. So as you're going to finish the stroke underneath the water, really think about popping your hips to that opposite side and getting a little bit further reach out in front. Nice job, Trey.